You are!
There it is.
Hell yeah, boss!
Oh, hey!
Oh, yeah! Good morning!
And welcome to episode 1303 of Hard Factor. It is Wednesday, September 26th, 2023. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed right here. Follow, like, and set to auto download if you don't mind. Today, Wes has Britney breaking out the knives, Trump, bestiality, and much more in your cup of coffee in the big time. So get ready to wake the fuck up. Let's go.
Let's go.
You guys ready? Wes, you gonna let's go with me?
Go.
Okay, there we go.
We were there, but I want to be over there. So there's only one way to do that, and that's by getting going.
My guys.
Fuck.
My guys.
Let's go, units.
My guys.
Let's go,
let's
you units.
Yeah. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. Pat's got the worst robbery of all time in Philly, I believe. I've got an update.
Easily, yeah.
Okay, it is in Philly. I've got an update on the Commanders lawsuit to bring the R Words name back. Big news there. More advancements. Mark's got a lightning round of other headlines, and most importantly, the next meetup for patreon.com/hardfactor. Send in the car and Golden Elbow tier patrons will be next Friday night, October 6th, 9 p.m. Eastern. So
let's go.
let's go.
We better get going.
My guys,
October 6th.
join us. So yeah, that's if you want to join us, send in the car at patreon.com/hardfactor or drop the Golden Elbow. Either one, you get in there, you can have a meetup with us. We do them, try to do them monthly. This one is almost monthly from almost maybe. Okay.
It's like every 5 weeks, every 5.5, 6 weeks.
We're staying kind of on schedule there. And the next merchathon.
LFG.
Yeah, LFG indeed. The next merchathon will be Wednesday, October 25th, 2023, during and after the live stream taping of the show for Thursday, October 26th. So get ready for that too, because we'll do some crazy shit.
Yeah, we might do like a pre-Halloween thing, because Halloween's like, coming up.
Costume.
We might be the first people to dress up and do some stupid
Will
shit
my
costumes.
face be bleached by then?
Close.
2,000 on YouTube or 125 on
Almost Halloween.
Instagram?
Oh, that would be a big let's go.
We're getting closer.
It's real close. Yeah. But look, we want to be the first to dress up because everyone's going to dress up on Halloween, but we're going to be the first to do it. So we're going to kick it off with the let's go.
Like a whole week early. We'll do like a whole week early Halloween celebration there. And only like 600 more people to subscribe on YouTube or 8,000 on Instagram to get to 125. And I'll bleach my face.
We're not going to stop the merchathon until we get to 10,000. So we're just going to keep going.
That's a good point.
Look at this Fat Boy Summer sweatshirt I got.
Whoa.
It's pretty nice. I mean, our sweatshirts are phenomenal.
They are great.
I would wait to buy it till the merchathon because it'll be on sale. Like everything will be on sale on October 25th.
Lots of great sweatshirts in there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Store.hardfactor.com.
Yeah.
When we were talking all that let's go stuff, I was like, all right, we really do need to let's go. So I Googled. I was like, let me just make sure I was dead on about the Little League World Series being a really harbinger of shutting let's go down. And the first all videos, every single video, if you Google Little League World Series videos, every single video without fail, because they're all highlights of celebration, have a let's go in them. All of them. Some of them have the F and go, but all of them are let's go. So
well, Pat, let's check the live chat. Chris Slates at youtube.com/hardfactor news says, let's go. 6 O's.
Bill?
Bill also says, let's F and go. As you mentioned, there's that variation.
Said let's fucking go. But
let's fucking go.
Yeah. Let's go.
That's after you have a few pops. That's when the let's fucking go start coming out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's when you don't know what else to say.
Oh.
No, they're saying with us to make fun of the people that are saying.
Would you say that? Would you say that to Tom Brady's face?
Yeah, I'd say
he says that when he doesn't know what to say.
Yeah,
straight to his face,
straight to his handsome face.
Wow,
he spent all that time on football, not on classes on what to say.
This is the only time I'm going to meet you, Tom Brady, and I want to tell you something. Let's go stupid. It's stupid.
It's stupid,
yeah.
Tom.
In context of football, it seems like it actually makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
It's overused, Will.
You got to get that first down.
You gotta go.
Makes sense in a lot of places. It's just extremely overused.
Yeah, in traffic. Let's go. You know. Yeah.
Well, like whenever I finish a meal at a restaurant, I want to get out of there as soon as that I'm done with the meal. I don't want to sit and wait for everyone else. I'm like, let's go.
Me when I'm committing a crime and trying to flee. Let's go.
Yeah. So your let's go is more of like you're like, don't take my negative let's go away from me.
I want them all gone. I want every let's go off the table.
Oh.
See, I yell at my son every morning when it's time to leave for school. Let's go.
Right. See, this is
Different.
So again, you guys connotated like way different. Tom Brady, it's like he's Arnold when he's lifting weights. It's like he's coming in his mind when he screams let's go.
Right.
He loves to be going.
Yeah.
Hates to be coming.
You guys want to let's go into the coffee?
Loves to
Let's
scream.
go right in there.
Let's
fucking
go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Joke of the day. Actually, two jokes. And those jokes are former President Donald Trump and current President Joe Biden, respectfully. The 77 and 80-year-old white men are also the front runners to be our next president. And, while we here at Hard Factor couldn't be more excited about the possibility of them debating live on stage to lead our country, we're also a little scared that could happen.
Depressing and entertaining all at once, right?
Yeah, it'll be entertaining first, and then probably scary. But let's check in on those two fellers, shall we?
Let's go.
It's like you guys ever ride the Tower of Terror at Disney?
Of course.
Disney World.
Yeah,
Twice last year.
That's what this election's like. It's like riding the Tower of Terror. Really entertaining, but also like you're like, man, this is.
Yeah, but the Tower of Terror is
a good idea.
Tower of Terror is really short.
Right, I waited in line for this.
Well, they might not make it long, Mark.
it's like that Indian drop zone roller coaster.
I don't think you can call that anymore.
But for 4 years.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Anyway, let's go to former President Donald Trump first, the master of the troll. We'll see how he's doing. Trump spoke at a campaign rally in South Carolina Monday, and he spoke about a subject that's very controversial here on our own podcast, whales. And let's see what he had to say about whales and more in relation to boats.
Mark
Two
lived
very
there for a
important
while.
things that could decide the presidential election.
Is he talking about big investors?
Boats.
Oh,
talking about
whales
like
in the ocean?
dinghies, boats.
He's
boats
talking
and
about whales attacking yachts.
So what he's talking about is a new rule proposed by the Biden administration that would limit the speed to 11 miles an hour for any boat longer than 35 feet long. So charter boats, fishing boats, and it would be in place for 7 months out of the year, as far out as 100 miles off the East Coast, to protect the endangered right whale.
Wait,
It's a global no-wake
The
zone.
what whale?
Yeah,
the right
but-
whale.
The right. I love
The right
whales.
whale.
I'm a whale.
The right
but isn't
whale.
the right whale the
Buy
one that's
things.
being like destroyed by the wind farms?
Right? Well, we're going to get to that. Will. So Biden says it's the boats. Trump says it's the windmills. And here's the clip.
Better chance of being struck by lightning than hitting a whale with your boat. There has only been, listen to this, one such whale killed off the coast of South Carolina in the last 50 years. But on the other hand, their windmills are causing whales to die in numbers never seen before. Nobody does anything about that. They're washing up on shore. I saw it this weekend. 3 of them came up. You wouldn't see it once a year. Now they're coming up on a weekly basis. The windmills
know
are
shit about this.
driving them crazy. They're driving the whales, I think, a little
The
batty.
windmills was the bird's worst nemesis.
It's fucking up migration patterns of
Yeah.
whale pods, and apparently this whale in particular, and the Atlantic locations of the mills specifically have fucked up this one type of whale.
How is that possible?
They can like hear
Because
it.
it's where they
It's like
migrate,
sonar. They can like hear it.
and so that's fucking up their whole shit, right? Yeah, so they're just getting fucked up by these windmills apparently.
Well-
and birds do get fucked up as well. Same basic principle.
Well, Will,
I
he
knew
really
about the
doesn't have.
birds.
He doesn't have any idea what he's talking about. So,
Yeah.
Andrew.
No, there's
Andrew-
papers on it. He's referencing shit that people actually know about. He's just reading
Right.
off teleprompter.
No,
well, I'm
I
going to
printed
tell
it
you
on
what
paper.
the
Windmills are fucking up whales.
the whale researcher and commissioner of the Marine Mammal Commission said Trump's statement. He said, "quote he displays an astonishing lack of knowledge of whales and whale strandings. There is no scientific evidence whatsoever that wind turbines
There's some papers
or
about
surveying of
There's
for
some
wind turbines
papers, huh?
is
No, there are.
causing any whale deaths at
Schellenberger.
all."
Michael Schellenberger wrote about it.
Okay.
Who's Schellenberger?
Michael Schellenberger wrote about it. There's
Who's
some different
Schellenberger? Is he a
papers.
whale
There's
expert?
other,
Fuck is
there's other
intern
papers.
Jackson right now?
Yeah, this is. I'm gonna call bullshit on this. Will, sorry. I don't
No,
think
there's
the windmills
papers
are
out there.
fucking up the whale. Yeah, I'm sure there's
some
papers out there that
on
doesn't make them
fucking up the
accurate.
right whale's migration pattern. I'm
Okay.
telling you,
It could be anything. It could be anything. Like
Look,
COVID.
I will
the
say-
lack
Well,
of
it could
boats-
be the
the
giant.
lack of
How could
boats out
COVID
there, the
affect
water temperature
Wait,
change.
Will,
Could be
you're
the
the wind
giant
turbine
fucking
whale
guy.
guy?
their way.
How can you pinpoint windmills?
Will, pop your shirt
What
off.
are you
Pop
talking
your shirt
about?
off to settle this
Yeah.
settle this argument. The man has a
Windmills
whale
and
tattoo
whales? What are you talking
on his
about?
body. He
Yeah,
knows what
whale
he's
tattoo
talking
on the
about.
body.
Yeah, but that's a killer whale. That's a different kind of whale. Those whales are not affected by the wind turbines.
You bring
No,
semantics
just this
into
right
the
whale.
whales.
I've seen some papers about it.
Yeah, I'm
Funny
sure
whales
you
live on
have.
your
Okay,
body.
well, this guy's saying one thing. Your papers are saying another thing.
Yeah,
I don't
your
know.
bullshit papers.
Yeah. Who's Schellenberger?
A guy who wrote about this that I
He's the
saw.
foremost whale expert on the fucking planet,
Is he-
No,
dumbass.
he's just like a
Is it-
reporter.
Oh, okay, he's a reporter.
Yeah, I
This
think
guy's
there's
the
other
Marine
factors
Mammal
besides the
Commissioner.
windmills.
Whale
yeah.
papers. Google.
Sounds like they disagree.
They disagree. Okay, let's move on from whales and wind turbines and checking on current President Joe Biden. We've all seen him, fall and trip numerous times in the recent year, getting worse and worse. The clip I'm going to show you is going to play some highlights. And now with the election nearing, his team is so worried that his next fall could be his last fall as president. When old people fall, it can take them out. They can get an infection. They can break ribs. It can really kill an old person like Joe. So they're taking extra precautions to prevent the perfectly healthy, perfectly able, bodied to run the country president from tripping and killing himself. And a new report from Axios, okay, just take it for what it is, which the White House denies, claims that the Biden's team has a "don't let him trip" mission in place. And here's the hilarious foreign
Main
video.
mission. Yeah.
An 80-year-old president, isn't that?
Yeah.
That's like
Axios is pretty good usually.
Priority
About the
one.
President of the United States, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Since he came into office, embarrassing gaffes came thick and fast. His litany of errors include addressing people with the wrong names and forgetting to shake foreign officials' hands. But President Biden and his campaign are working on a critical project for his re-election bid to make sure he does not trip. As voters express deep concerns about the 80-year-old president's age and fitness for office, Biden's team is taking extra steps to prevent him from stumbling in public, as it did in June, when he tripped over a sandbag at their Air Force Academy. Since his stumble in June, the American president has been wearing tennis shoes more often to avoid slipping,
glue on the bottom?
using the short stairs on Air Force One and entering the plane on a lower deck than before. Moreover, with a physical therapist, Biden has been doing exercises to improve his balance as far back as November 2021. Biden's team is taking these extra efforts as Democrats, including some in the administration, are terrified that Biden will have a bad fall, with a nightmare scenario of it happening in the weeks before the November 2024 election.
what country is that, Wes?
That news organization is centered out of New Delhi, but I think that guy might have been African.
Yes,
Don't quote me on
That guy. is the man. Yeah. That guy's the shit.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I heard Dianne Feinstein was criticizing Biden's falls.
Yeah. Well,
Was she?
in the midst of all this,
Against
he
each other.
nearly, I think yesterday or today, he nearly had a fall. This is
It
coming
was a
Almost got him. And that, see, as you can see, he's coming out of the lower area of Air Force One now to prevent him from tackling too many stairs.
Right, sneakers, less stairs.
A lot of people see us on clip downs. They see 4 fat white guys. They think, conservative podcasts. Not really the case, but everyone's got to be a little scared of Joe Biden at this point. I saw him.
Obviously,
he went to.
What
did he do? He was the first president to go to a picket line. He was like, go unions, go unions. Awesome. You deserve more money. And when he was walking around today at the picket line, it was so fucking frail old guy walking around. It was alarming just to watch him.
Did you see the still image from it? Look at the guy giving him the side eye.
Oh, geez, that guy's not happy.
That's for the LL Cool J remark.
That boy with the thighs.
We got to get one of these for Air Force One.
Biden was 50. Biden was in his 50s when LL Cool J was, born.
Yeah. LLJ Cool J, please.
We get a Lifeway Mobility stair lift. It's over.
That's what everyone's saying.
Shut up the haters.
Get them a stair lift.
Yeah, Operation Don't Run Again. I mean,
right.
It's
covered by Medicaid.
I think it's 60. Like Mark said, even Democrats. I think it's 60% in a recent poll. Democrats said, yeah, they're scared shitless of Biden running again because he's too old.
Yeah,
obviously.
He's too old.
I mean, obvious. It's obvious. It's not
nothing to do with anything besides that. I think.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's not.
Looks like this.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's quite frankly.
Hey, you're too old. You're too old, motherfucker. Look at that.
Get out of here with your old.
Is the wind about to knock you over?
Yeah. Are you a whale? You're about to get fucked up by the wind.
Called LL Boy, motherfucker.
Yeah, that is. I mean, he did that in front of the Black Caucus. We didn't play the clip. It was bad.
Yeah. He's got Charlamagne the God coming after him now.
LL pretty hop.
Yeah. Before we move on to non-political news, I have a very important update that I'm going to do with a video. Okay.
Commander bite count 11.
Can I say it? What do we just see? What was that, Wes?
You like
that?
That
was a Commander bite count.
The Commander bite count.
Yeah. The Commander bite count. You want to see it again?
Yeah. Wait, he was at 10?
Commander bite count 11.
Amazing. Look how menacing it looks too.
Yeah, Commander Joe Biden's dog, who has bitten up until now 10 people, 10 Secret Service members, just bit his 11th. And they're not going to
sign of endearment at this point.
Yeah, it's been 11
Dude,
I
forget what the conservative think tank was, but they were trying to go after Biden, right? So they filed some FOIAs. They were trying to get him. And what they got was how angry the Secret Service members are about getting bitten on the job all the time.
Fucked up. They're getting bit by this dog constantly, dude.
It's like having a hornet's nest inside your office.
It's not a great work environment.
Yeah. Oh boy, I hope those hornets don't come down and get me today.
Every time you have to walk through Commander's hallway, you're probably going to get attacked. At least he's going to jump on you, maybe bite you all the way.
It's like the kids from the Sandlot, but if it was actually Commander,
right?
Yeah.
Services in the Sandlot.
Yeah.
Dude, Wes, do you have any of the emails? The emails that they got
those are
on
great.
The FOIA back in June between the Secret Service agents.
They're pissed, man. They're getting bit constantly by the dog.
I don't want to get bit by a dog. Who wants to get bit by a dog? A German Shepherd?
They're grown men at work. They're
no one gets bit by a dog.
You might think that this dog is just like, that the Bidens, like Jill and Joe, don't have anything to do with it. But there was a bite in October where Jill was walking or had control of Commander and she couldn't control him, and it charged a member of the Secret Service staff. So it's on the Bidens too. Of course he has handlers and stuff, but they've done a terrible job with this dog. Just an atrocious job.
Well, look, he's the president. He doesn't have time to train a rat like a dog.
Someone needs to train this fucking dog.
11's about 9.5 times too many.
Yeah, right. This dog would have been put down a long time ago if it was part of a family.
Sure, but he's 80 years old. A lot of old people. This is very common, man. When people get too old to train dogs, their dogs run wild. And that's what's happening.
Well, time out. Like, what if he bit Joe? That would be the end of him.
He's not
Yeah.
gonna bite Joe. Joe gives him like bacon every time he sees him.
Joe and Jill are his fave.
Joe wakes him up from a nap.
It's a bacon parade. Yeah.
Dude, this is honestly a failure. This isn't Joe's fault. The presidential dog is a fucking symbol. Whoever's supposed to be looking after this thing is fucking up.
Secret
hard.
Service.
Yeah,
who's
you can't get
biting
a Caesar
over and over
you can't
again.
get like a Caesar in there. You can't hire some dog trainer.
Get someone, dude.
They should. Yeah.
They need to have a dog trainer. I mean, it's an epic failure.
The government spends a lot of money. They can't spend like 150 grand on the best dog trainer to get out there. Like, come on.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Can we get that guy from New Delhi when he reports on the commander bite count? Can we get his clip back up? Because I'm
Commander's bit number 11.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, this is good. This is good. Right
I
here.
have it.
not even discipline a dog.
Okay, this is just a taste. This is just a taste to one of the emails.
Oh, you got the emails? Yeah.
That came out in June. Good morning. Recently, Commander has been exhibiting extremely aggressive behavior. Today, well posted, he came charging at me. The First Lady couldn't regain control of Commander, and he continued to circle me.
Like a
I believe it's only a matter of time before an agent or officer has attacked or bit. He would have bit me today if I didn't step towards him a couple different times.
Well, that was before
enough.
the first bite.
You have to alpha him. You have to take your shirt off.
You have to be circling Secret Service
circles you?
agents, bro.
Dude.
He's fucking nuts.
Dude. I mean, it just says a little bit about the vibe in the White House, man. I mean, the first couple has a giant, what is it, a Belgian Malinois, or is it a German
That's
Shepherd?
like one of the fucking
German
telling you,
Shepherd.
mate.
That looked
It's
like
German
I think
Shepherd.
yeah.
and
Is
it's
it a
attacking
Malinois or
all
a
the
German
people that work
Shepherd?
there.
It's a German Shepherd. The article I read today
it's
said
got
That's
a
the vibes.
strong.
that's a
the
German
vibes.
Shepherd. Yeah, look at that
Yeah.
thing. That's a Shepherd.
Good looking dog. It's a
Great looking
shame.
dog. I bet it
Great
was like
looking
a
dog.
$5,000 purebred German Shepherd that's probably just bred into
Fucking
insanity.
beautiful dog. It's a
Yeah.
shame.
Well, that email is the vibes of the White House. That's
Here's
what's going
another
on.
email.
inside.
What a joke. If it wasn't their dog, he would have already been put down.
Yeah.
Friggin' clown needs a muzzle.
It's true.
Hope you get to feeling better.
They can at least put a fucking muzzle on him.
It's
while
get
he's
well
around people.
soon bite emails.
Dude, it's pretty great, dude. My leg
Yeah,
and arm
they're
still
hilarious.
hurts.
If you read them all, like, but these Secret Service
My
guys,
leg and arm still hurts.
what you'll see is just tons of them. These guys are getting attacked.
Speaking of dogs, guys, this is Adam Britton. He's a zoologist from Darwin, Australia. What do you think? Looks like a nice guy.
I know what
Yeah,
he did.
don't
Wes, so
set
I
me
can't
up,
say
Wes.
anything.
He looks like a handsome Steve Irwin, like a more handsome. He's
Yeah.
like got like a rugged salt and pepper hairstyle.
He is handsome. Yeah, I'll give
I'm
you
going to
good
vouch
looking.
for him based off the picture.
He's Australian to the bone.
For a man in
Yeah,
his 50s.
Mark, you think he looks nice, right?
Yeah, I think he looks like
Do-
a nice guy. I
A
trust
do
him.
no harm kind of guy.
Yeah.
Great looking.
He's made a name for himself down in Darwin, Australia, working with crocodiles over the past decades. He's one of the most foremost experts down there. And we all know sometimes the real sick ones hide in plain sight, right? And as a zoologist, you'd expect Adam to love animals, to respect them, care for them. But guys, Adam doesn't do that. When it comes to some animals, dogs mainly, Adam likes to RTK them. You know what RTK stands for?
No.
Mm-mm.
It's the big three: rape, torture, kill.
Whoa.
Yeah.
In
fact-
RTK killer.
The
Yeah.
RTK. He's the RTK killer of dogs. In fact, no shit, this guy might be the most prolific piece of shit ever when it comes to animal abuse, murder, and bestiality, and is easily the worst case I've seen in my career investigating bestiality.
And we
What
know
do
you've
I
seen a
look?
lot.
What
Wes.
do I look silly saying he looked like a nice guy earlier?
Yeah, dummy.
Objectively, he
Set
is
him up
still
like that,
handsome.
Wes.
Yeah, he's not nice, Mark. Jesus.
He was fucking dogs, not crocodiles, but he's a crocodile trainer? Or
No.
He's a
Pat.
zoologist, and his expertise is studying crocodiles and
Yeah.
fucking, torturing, and raping
He makes
dogs.
the crocodiles
Dogs, yeah,
watch.
so-
he makes
yeah,
the
and-
crocodiles watch the dog rape tortures.
Yeah, and kids, right?
And he,
Wes? Somehow.
dabbles in kids too. Yeah, he dabbles. He dabbles.
Yeah,
in
he's like he's the worst fucking human on planet Earth almost.
Like
So-
crosses over to kids.
Yeah, he crosses over right over the kids. So this is fucked up. So he pled guilty to all 60 charges in the Supreme Court. I don't know if it was, in the last 5 days.
Meanwhile, he's like, try 350.
Right. Yeah,
60.
and the judge, this
Get my
Justice
hand on that
Michael,
commander. I'll show him what's what.
the judge said that the gallery of the evidence that the
room
police got was so grotesque that he excused the security officers and sheriffs in the bail room while it was being put into evidence, because he said, which in my assessment, these things have the potential to cause nervous shock or some other adverse psychological reaction to a person exposed to these details.
Good call.
So,
yeah, you shouldn't have to expose too many extra people. Just throw them, as Mario live commenter says, feed him to the crocs. Just want to just throw his ass to the crocodiles.
Yep, there you go.
Studies.
Or
Yeah.
pack of hungry dogs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what he would do, this is really fucked up too. He would use this marketplace called Gumtree, and he would look for people who were reluctantly giving their pets away due to travel or work commitments.
Oh my God.
And then what he would do,
COVID made this monster's like world.
He couldn't
got a
believe
field
it. He
day.
couldn't believe his luck. It was a buffet.
Yeah. So back
He's like, I can't get enough boners for.
Yeah. Prosecutors said that
out.
he owned shipping containers on the property equipped with filming equipment where he would torture and sexually exploit and kill the dogs. Then he would share that.
Gotta
He would
watch him back.
Share that with other sickos.
Dog stuff films.
He would send the pictures
Kill
of
this
the
guy, yeah.
he would send pictures to the owners being like, oh, look, they're happy. Look, the little rascals on the couch again. And then meanwhile, he's like torturing them. They also said that the police seized 44 items, including computers, telephones, cameras, external hard drives, tools, weapons, dog paraphernalia, and sex toys. And the kill count has to be he had a torture room in his house, and he had 114 chat threads just dealing with getting dogs from people. He said one message in this chat to other sickos said, quote, I had repressed it. In the last few years, I let it out again, and now I can't stop. I don't want to. So,
Oh, fuck this guy. I mean,
dude.
come on.
This guy is probably the worst ever when it comes.
They got
to-
executions in Australia.
I hope so.
I don't think.
Yeah, vigilante justice, hence the movie Mad Max from Australia.
Yeah, sick Mel Gibson.
Bushmen need to get after this guy.
Yeah, pretty fucking disgusting. I'm just gonna
Where
get
was he
into
working again, Wes? He had a prominent gig as a zoologist. Was he at like a
He was-
university or?
he was in Darwin. I don't know if he worked like he was like the go-to guy for crocodiles. Like he
Northern
was like up there
Territory,
with like
what we were talking about
he was
yesterday.
up there with like Steve Irwin.
How did he get away with it for so long if these people were
I don't know
like
if he worked with him, but
with the dogs?
Because
That
it's,
he got
it's dogs. Like,
No,
because
but he got
they
up-
were like
but
they
he
were
was
like
watching the dogs. Then he's like, "What happened? The dog ran away again."
They're not coming back
No,
to check.
no. They were giving them up, but people would call and be like, "Hey, I miss him."
so he was like he was like a rehomer for people
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he was like promising them he'd get them to a
Yeah.
permanent home.
He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I can take care of it, mate. I'll
Yeah.
take care of it perfectly. And
I've been
then
looking
he
for a
does a
dog just
doggy,
like yours.
doggy snuff film.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's basically he's doing doggy snuff films, and then of course he had 15 videos of child pornography. So he's just the ultimate fucking sicko.
And kid ones too. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. He was into it all. So maybe we'll be seeing. Hopefully, I mean, he's gonna get life in prison. I would hope. I don't know what but
They should ship Grady Judd down to Darwin to deal with this guy.
yeah, pretty fucking crazy.
Pretty sure a lot of people, including me, would line up to a vigilante this dude.
Yeah. But hey, let's end on a good note. How about that? Huh?
The cream of the crop!
How you gonna palate cleanse that one, Wes?
With Britney.
Get those knives out of there, Brittany.
She's actually swinging them pretty
And she's
fast.
got knives near her dogs too.
Look at those
Right?
three little dogs.
Chance?
Well, she drops a knife, that dog's gonna
Right.
die.
Oh, shit, you hear that?
Yeah, that's she's just teasing you. She's making you think she dropped the knives, but she's actually doing the chef's little.
Total control of the knives.
Now that video was posted on Instagram. I think it's her latest video, and the caption was, "I started playing in the kitchen with knives today. Whatever emoji. I don't worry, they're not real knives." And then she was with you guys. Halloween is soon. Monkey face covered
How
my
do they
eyes.
make that metal noise?
Yeah, what
Exactly.
makes a real knife?
Those are real knives. Those are real.
Those are
metal,
knives.
Metal is the factor that makes
You
it
want to
real
take a
and
closer look without sound? Here,
Yeah, I don't think she knows how to use After Effects.
No,
I
those
don't
are
think she can edit metal in her.
those are real knives that she
Yeah.
just got out of her kitchen somehow. And
Well, that's what that's allegedly. Now she's saying that these are fake knives that she bought purposefully for this
Yeah.
video.
we got to get the
No, those are
conservatorship
not.
back.
Those are knives.
We got to get the conservatorship back.
No,
Those
no,
are
no,
real
no.
knives.
No, no, no.
Brittany's dad was right.
You can't.
I think he
no,
might
no,
have been.
No. This is what I would say as a fan of Britney not being a conservatorship. I would say knock it off with the knife dances. You know, if you
Well-
don't want to get tossed back into it, knock it off. with the
Wes
knife.
just
this is
played it
worse
back.
than this is worse than like the six dudes video.
It,
This
it was
is
glitching
easily
a little
worse.
bit, and it looked like a fucking horror film. I mean, it
Yeah.
looked like it looked like Ringu, bro. It
Her
looked like
videos
Samara.
already look like horror movies.
She's getting
a little
scarier.
Bit.
and the
Yeah.
Gregorian chants in the background didn't help.
She's got to drop the knives. Look, she's gonna get
Yeah, the
more intense, guys.
ritualistic.
She's gonna look how in shape she's getting though. Look how in shape she's getting.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
also got the studio up. You can tell I think she's getting ready to go back to the stage.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised
Back on
if
the
she
stage soon.
Well, she's
back
only
bends.
eating raw meat, Will, so she's keeping it tight.
Raw
it
meat,
does a
knives,
360
lot of
like The
knife dancing.
Exorcist.
Yeah, she's gonna kill one of those
There she
dogs
goes.
with the knives.
Ching ching. Now, here's where it gets a little crazy. TMZ
Oh,
reported.
Ears.
where?
Yeah.
TMZ has reported that according to multiple sources close to Britney, that she has a fascination with knives, keeping them, quote, all around the house, including the bedroom. And the source noted that she was paranoid someone was going to get her and she needed the knives as protection. And
That's because of the conservatorship. That's
They-
gonna be paranoia.
They were,
did her.
yeah, they were shared in the documentary about her, The Price of Freedom. So this is just a fun house to be in with
Gonna
Britney
have to
half
stab
naked
my way out of this.
with knives everywhere. It's like, you really you're on your toes in this.
If you're a knife guy who doesn't mind her sleeping around, I mean,
Yeah.
it's the perfect environment.
Right.
Did you see the fear in the three small dogs' eyes, guys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're scared, but I mean,
yeah,
that's
they're
part
a
of-
little
they're
scared.
they're pampered too, you know. Mario in the live
Halloween's
chat.
not that close, guys.
It's it's about a month away, a little
not
bit
that
over a
close.
month. We're gonna have in fact, Pat, we're gonna have a merchathon 8 days before it to commemorate it. So, Mario in the chat says, "I volunteer to be in charge of her conservatorship." I feel like there's a lot of guys out there.
Yeah.
You couldn't handle it, Mario. That felon couldn't handle it. No one can handle it.
You gotta
guys.
have no.
He
jealousy
fled
whatsoever. You'd have
to Mexico. He was in her house. He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
You got to be a serious knife guy too, obviously, because you're gonna get stabbed a couple times.
Snake and knife guy. Yeah.
I mean, that video
Failed magician, maybe.
is wellness check territory, guys. That is full on wellness check territory.
No, man, she let her be free. She's just she's living her life
Yeah. Okay.
with knives.
It's so bad that she was like, "Fuck, those are fake knives." Like she,
Yeah, exactly. She had to
That's
lie
how bad-
about
she had the common sense afterwards to be like, these aren't real knives. You know?
Yeah, I think
point
she-
against
fake.
conservatorship. Yeah, there you go. She at least could see that she had to claim they were fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she updated that multiple times throughout the day. I don't think the original one said they were fake.
Well, see, but that's what I'm saying. See, now if we get to the point where Britney says they're real and what about it, then we have an issue. But now she knows she knows that's dangerous, so she's still got it up here.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. So we'll keep an eye on it. I think that the knives thing really took off today, and she's going to be back with some more dangerous items that she's going to be dancing with that are quote unquote fake. So we'll see.
Thanks, Wes. That totally made me forget about the guy that raped and killed all those dogs.
Didn't it? Yeah, pretty good. I mean,
Almost.
if there weren't dogs in the video, we would have gotten away with
I
it.
mean, how do we get worse from this? Honestly, like
She's
lit
gonna kill a dog.
fireworks.
A dog's gonna die.
Well, she already, dude. I mean, she before the conservatorship was over, she danced and burned down her yoga studio on accident
I
because she
think-
like knocked over the candles or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So
So-
I was thinking like a fire.
It's already
like,
been worse.
kind of like a fire where like
Yeah.
her hair goes up or like like a something.
Yeah, she
There's
lost
gonna be a
all
video
of
of like a flash fire that might cause some damage
Yeah,
to her or an animal or something, and then it cuts away.
yeah.
it's horrible. I hope it doesn't happen, but that would be a funny ass video of her whole hair. Like she's doing the dances.
Like the one that
The hair just
Jimmy
goes
Kimmel manufactured, where the girl's twerking and lands on the table and gets caught on fire by the candles, like that type of thing.
yeah. Exactly.
Wes,
She's gonna stab herself in the head.
Wes, did
Hopefully
you
not.
Did
Stay
you
safe, Brittany.
stick? Did you stick Showrov? Did you stand up Showrov?
Oh yeah, we didn't invite Showrov on.
Showrov's your guy.
Is he trying to get on, Pat?
Oh shit, Showrov's trying to get on.
Is he asking? Yeah,
I'm
show
just
the
saying,
messages. Show the
Someone,
messages.
Showrov is saying, bro, I will be ready at this time, bro. After 1 hour, we are going to meet, bro. That was an hour ago.
We got to bring him in.
See if he'll come on.
Here's what else is 1 hour ago from producer Eric. From TMZ, Britney Spears may have cut herself when playing with knives.
Yeah,
now sporting a
she has
bandage
bandages on her arms.
and what appears to be a gash on her thigh and lower back. She cut herself twice in that video.
Oh no, she cut herself. She cut herself practicing not filming herself.
Yeah, there's updates that she's bandaged up.
That was the only time she was dancing with knives that day.
That was the first take.
Yeah, she loves knives.
Oh yeah, see, there's arm bandage there. Yeah.
Shit.
Huge opportunity for upholsterers in her neighborhood. A lot of repair work to be done on those couches.
Yeah.
Look, you play with knives, you're gonna cut yourself.
Yo, hit us with some diet smoke somebody, and then let's get
I got
Showrov on.
Yeah,
let's get Showrov's ass in here.
You know what help Britney?
I'm getting in here.
Chill her out.
He has a
Some
link
diet
now.
smoke.
That would chill her out.
Yeah. Diet Smoke is the premier source for THC products. I know they sent you guys some of their products, and you have been enjoying them, right? Will, what's your favorite flavor? You said
fantastic. I think the cherry was my favorite flavor, but honestly, all delicious. I have tried them all, and they all have great effects and also taste really good. The cherry, I think, was my favorite. Yeah,
that is a high endorsement from the guy who loves weed the most on the podcast. With a wide range of strengths and doses, Diet Smoke promises you'll find the perfect product for you. Whether you want something strong to unwind, boost of energy to keep you going, or a lighter option for a mellow high, Diet Smoke is for you. They understand everyone's different, which is why they've dedicated to helping. They're dedicated to helping you find the right match. Their customer service team will be by your side, guiding you along the way. Diet Smoke has THC gummies, drinks, and smokables, each one made to deliver the premium balance of flavor and effect. So don't settle for less. Join the Diet Smoke community and discover the buzz for you. Visit dietsmoke.com today. Use code HARDFACTOR for 50% off any item and enjoy your journey to cannabis bliss. Diet Smoke, your partner in finding the perfect THC products. Dietsmoke.com, code HARDFACTOR. Boom.
50%.
yeah.
Okay,
It's
bro.
awesome.
Just a minute, bro.
Hell yeah.
Is-
Okay,
is
so we're
what
gonna get
Showrov said.
real quick on Diet Smoke. 100% hemp derived, 20 and it's Delta 8 THC, so you can get it everywhere.
It's fantastic, honestly. Try Diet Smoke. Okay, real quick to bring you up to speed. Showrov Day hit us up on Facebook, cold, saying specifically with a screen cap of one of our YouTube videos with highlights. He highlighted and circled in red some of the engagement that's bad, and in his opinion. And he said, "Hi there. I just watched your YouTube channel. Nice, your content, but your SEO score and engagement are so weak. And that's why your subscribers and viewers are not coming in so much. If you want,
he just resent this, or
No,
I can
he's
help
just
you
Pat's
do-
recapping for the
taking it
listeners.
to the
that-
top.
I
Okay,
can
Showrov
help you
Day.
do proper SEO." Then we said, "What do you have in mind?" Email hardfactornews@gmail. That's Wes. Totally engaging. This because Wes is an
Wes has been standing Showrov up all for over a week now.
Showrov says,
Well,
"Okay, bro, why not,
yeah.
bro? If you want example, I can show you my previous client's works. Okay, bro, where are you, bro? Have you checked your email?"
Well, Wes
bro,
is
man?
the kind of guy who's like, he'll take a timeshare. He'll be like, yeah, I'll do the timeshare meeting to get a free trip, but then he'll play hard to get after that.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. That's true. So this is high level. This is an ultra aggressive guy who does marketing for content creators, and he wants us to pay him $15 per video to do SEO, which is search engine optimization. For anyone that's not familiar, that's like, you put in keywords and then it bumps you to the top of the Google search, the YouTube search, whatever, in people's algorithms. So he's saying for the low price of $15 a video, he can get boost on our videos.
We got him in here?
We do like 15 videos a day, so it would be quite costly for us. And he's very, very, very aggressive and very foreign, and we're about to meet him.
Yeah, so
Multiple
as soon as he's on, we're gonna give him probably 5 minutes, and I kind of told him he's
An
gonna be on the
elevator
show.
pitch, so to speak.
So
yeah.
hey, Showrov,
Yeah.
nice to have you. By the way, we think the best way for you to demonstrate your situation is you have 5 minutes. Go.
Are we able to
where is
boot him? Are we able to boot him if we need to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can get him out of here.
Okay.
I think. Anyway, he said,
Is he
"Okay,
gonna
just a
keep
minute,
coming
bro."
back in? Yeah.
He said, "Okay, just a minute, bro." So he'll wait, guys. There's a situation going on in Philadelphia. So there's a guy named Don Shump, and he owns the Philadelphia Bee Company. Now, what they do is they remove bees. This guy's a bee lover. Oh, hey, Showrov Dev.
Showrov's here.
Thanks, Showrov. We'll
Thanks,
talk to you
Showrov.
soon.
All right, Showrov
What a
Day.
gem.
Wow.
What a gem.
That was
Videos of
did not
steel.
work.
Well,
out
we
at
got to
all.
hire him for at least one video. You know?
Now we got to hire him.
Like he said,
Well, he demanded a
why
week.
would he screw us? Because the benefit for him is if he gives us good work, we give him more work than he gives us. He's satisfied, we're satisfied.
We also
So
have to pay for a week up front. It sounds like I'm gonna have to look at the previous clients.
Well, so
let's open up the books.
Eric comes in and says, keep in mind the minimum wage in Bangladesh is $75 a month. So Showrov is really aiming pretty high at
He shoots
He'd
for
be
the
making a
minimum.
month's work in a
Well,
couple minutes.
Yeah. Do you want Pat? Do you
That's
want
smart.
someone from the slums of Bangladesh, or do you want the king of Bangladesh?
I want the king of Bangladesh. I want
Showrov
Showrov.
may be the king of Bangladesh.
Yeah.
For the niche listeners that enjoyed that, you're welcome. For the rest of you guys, I'm sorry. We wanted to give it a try. Who knows? We try crazy things on the show.
That was
Look,
fantastic.
I'm just going to go right into this video to explain the rest of it. You're going
I
to love
enjoyed
it.
the conversation
This is the
with
dumbest thief of all time in Philadelphia.
A beekeeper in Philadelphia was the victim of a theft. The suspect got away with a vacuum filled with angry hornets.
Meet Don Shump. He's the owner of Philadelphia Bee Company.
We do removals on anything that flies and stings.
They relocate honeybees and bumblebees, and for hornets and wasps, they freeze and study them.
Wes.
That's what he was planning to do after a job last Thursday in Malvern, where he siphoned hundreds of hornets.
They're the largest social stinging insect in the region.
Shump had the insects trapped in a shop vac like this one. He put it in the back of his truck to make the drive home to Frankfurt, where he parked it for the night. And sometime between 9 o'clock Thursday night and 7 on Friday morning, someone stole the vacuum out of the bed of the truck.
Whoever it was that grabbed this grabbed a shop vac that was filled with several hundred hornets, and not just the workers. They had a preponderance of queens.
Shump says they are large and kind of aggressive, and that the nest inside the stolen shop vac could produce hundreds more this fall.
Psycho.
Instead of this sound, he says the vacuum was likely buzzing when the thief picked it up.
It's because it's a good one.
He's wanted to do that for so long. He's been setting out hornet-filled vacuums forever, and it finally hit.
So, Will, he just got a new truck, and normally his truck is branded with Philadelphia Bee Company, but he hasn't had a chance to brand his new truck yet.
So you know not to steal the bee-filled shop vac.
Exactly, guys. So, maybe this wouldn't happen next week by the time he gets the wrap on his truck. Yeah, not good, guys. So he calls these hornets that were removed, they're European hornets. He calls them false murder hornets. He said they're almost as aggressive, not quite, but they're the most fucked around with animal on the planet, and you don't want to fuck around with them. Yeah, exactly. This is the same guy that does a honey bee face. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but essentially his shtick.
Yeah,
I showed that.
He gets a beard of bees on his face.
That's when I said this guy's a psychopath. When
It's
he's
like
when he was
large
doing
doing
beard
the
head,
large
beard
doing the unicorn thing with the full glass of wine, except
Right.
a bee beer.
right.
Yeah,
And when Mark said Bizarro Wes, it's because Wes hates bees, and this guy kind of looks a little bit like Wes.
Exactly. You
Like
nailed it
Wes
well.
obsessed
Yeah.
with bees.
This is Wes in the multiverse.
He does kind of look like me.
This is Wes's worst nightmare that kind of looks like Wes.
We probably have the
Obsessed with
same health.
Everything's the same
great.
except for the bees.
Yeah.
That's Nest. That's Nest.
But yeah, whoever stole it is totally fucked. There's actually, we were reporting the story, they found the person that stole it. Here's a clip.
What is that? What is that? Oh, no, not
Is that
the
Wicker
bees!
Man?
Yeah.
Not the bees! Ah! My eyes! Eyes! Ah!
Give him the fucking Oscar.
Yep. So there you have it.
Not the bees.
Amazing. That's tough, man. That's tough. All right, Mark. I'll do mine really short, really quick, and then lightning round. Sound
Mine's
good?
short too, so you go. We'll do double
right.
shorts.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
fucking go.
And we're talking about football.
I
Actually,
miss Showrov.
He came back into the studio. I had to kick him again.
Oh no.
bro. He's trying to present.
I told you he's gonna come
He's
back.
trying to present his shit. Look, we're gonna get his email. Well, he sent it to our Facebook inbox, so he already told us. Producer Eric, if you could look into it, maybe we can toss up some examples. Okay, Commanders, guys. The Commanders have been sued to change the name back to the Redskins. Our words. Okay, sorry for those that offended, but it's a pretty hilarious move. Right after the Commanders gave up 9 sacks to the Bills and got just absolutely destroyed last weekend. And
was that blood or shit that's on Sam Howell's leg there?
Probably both. He did a little of both. Yeah. That game. And then just after getting 132,000 signatures and counting on their petition to change the name back from the Commanders to the R words, the Redskins, and then allegedly being called a quote unquote fake organization by an executive at the Commanders facilities during a recent game, like I guess a season ticket holder in a box was told that NAGA, the Native American Guardians Association, was a fake organization by one of the executives. And then they're suing over it. Basically, they're suing the Commanders organization in the U.S. District Court of North Dakota to change the name back to the Redskins now or else, you know? So yeah, I don't know if they have much like of an argument on the name, but listen to this. NAGA adds that the Commanders will continue to disrespect Chief John Two Guns Whitecalf. He was the chief, and he lived from 1872 to 1934. He's an actual Native American chief of the Blackfoot tribe in Montana, who lost his
Blackfoot Whitecalf.
Yeah, that's like he's the Blackfoot tribe Chief John Two Guns Whitecalf.
He's got like 2 nicknames: Two Guns Whitecalf. Like
he was an adopted son of the former chief who was Whitecalf. I think he was John Two Guns. Then he got the Whitecalf added on there when he became the chief.
Johnny Two Guns.
2 nicknames is impressive.
Very impressive. Must have been a well-liked guy, right? Yeah. And he was the chief of the Blackfoot tribe in Montana, while he was alive. He was very famous, this guy, Chief Two Guns. And he lost his spot on the logo. The Redskins logo was actually made after him. Fun fact, back in 1971.
Well, looking at him and looking at the logo, they did get a little racist.
Yeah, well, no, he wanted it.
Tone's a little off.
Him.
Yeah.
No, Mark, it was an honor thing. Fun fact, back in 1971, Walter Wetzel, a Blackfoot tribal council member, created the Washington Redskins logo using Chief Two Guns Whitecalf's image as the basis for the logo. You can see right there. It's pretty close. Ipso facto, Native Americans being a protected class in America and all, they may not have much of a case for the Redskins name to be restored, which was made by a bunch of white guys from Boston. But it sounds like they probably have a pretty strong case for the logo of Chief Two Guns to be restored. And I've always loved that logo. Personally, miss it way more than the name. And legally, I think Josh Harris has to give it back. Right, Pat? Is that how this works?
He trademarked it. I'm sure Two Guns signed it a contract. I don't think he has to give it back. Harris owns
Two Guns got $10.
Yeah.
How much the Two Guns get? Is he getting the
nothing?
Well, the estate of Two Guns, the Blackfoot tribe should get a shitload,
so
right?
If Two Guns had to have signed a likeness agreement, so if he signed a likeness agreement,
was Two Guns tricked by a white billionaire?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Probably.
Potentially, but it was designed also. I mean, it was to honor the tribe, to honor.
Right.
This will be an honor, Two Guns.
Right.
But did he sign a likeness agreement? Is the question. You see what I'm saying? Because if he didn't, Two Guns has a case here.
They send him free merch from like when they print like the wrong like NFC champ things. They send him like the old merch.
Yeah, well, send that to Two Guns. He'll love it.
The whole tribe looks like a bunch of Africans after a Super
No,
Bowl.
the guy was obsessed with having. No, the guy was obsessed with being a logo. Like he claimed that he was the Native American on the nickel. But then the artist for that one was like, no, I did it off of a bunch of different chiefs. You weren't the main one. He was probably included, right? But then this one, he like wanted to be the logo of the Redskins, and he got one of his tribal council members. It's after it was posthumously, but one of his.
Is this an actual photo of him or a painting? Is this a?
That's an actual photo that's been colorized.
Saying they went a little. Well, okay. They're saying
guys, Showrov wants to know why.
Logo went a little dark.
Well, yeah, I mean the logo is a different
shade.
Darker tone.
They went the actual shade of clay, which was a little inappropriate if you ask me.
Oh, you're saying that the logo is
that's like Trudeau and blackface.
I thought the name was. That's pretty.
Well, I don't care. I don't care either way. I still call them the Redskins behind closed doors. Will so.
So you don't care at all.
Really. I don't really care.
You don't care at all.
I don't care at all.
Yeah, legally, I think they had to give us the logo back because the logo is a protected class, Chief Two Guns. So ipso facto, Josh Harris, you have to restore the logo.
Dude,
I think that's how this works.
I think you're right. Ronak is rocking with Showrov. Ronak's
That's
Showrov's boy.
I feel
Showrov
bad.
says, "Bro, my complete process is not finished, but I want to know why I was kicked out."
Oh, well, it's because okay.
I feel bad.
Familiarize yourself with the content a little bit more. I think it would understand. You start to get it a little bit more.
He wouldn't say you're listening to Hard Factor.
Yeah,
Right.
Well, he gets
That's-
paid to
that's
do that.
tough.
He's not doing that shit for
Right.
free.
He's not doing
Showrov's a
that till we pay the
businessman.
week up front, Mark. So yeah, he's a tough negotiator, Showrov. Anyways, speaking of lawsuits in DC, did you guys hear that Ted Cruz has a podcast?
Oh, no, I do every week a podcast. I do every week a podcast. I do a podcast every week. I do a podcast 3 days a week. I do a podcast. I do a podcast. I do a podcast. Last year, I launched a podcast. 2 years ago, I launched a podcast. 3 years ago, I launched a podcast. I do a podcast, my last podcast. Today's podcast on the podcast. Podcast on my podcast.
Back to Ketanji Brown Jackson's confirmation hearing.
You know, a couple of years ago, I was doing my weekly podcast. My podcast, 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 the podcast, 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 podcast. If you're a grifter, you got to grift. Podcast.
That's
There
amazing.
you go. He's got a podcast, everybody. If you didn't,
I didn't know that.
Well, now you know us.
Yeah, check it out.
A few years now.
You'll never forget now.
Thanks to Alexander for that one.
You'll never forget now. That's gonna haunt you.
It will.
Yeah, it will.
Podcast.
Check out my podcast. I'm never gonna be able to say the word podcast again because I'm gonna think I'm Ted Cruz now.
Hopefully he won't. When I saw that, I was like, "Is that going to stop him?" I hope it stops him.
No,
right?
no, dude,
Yeah.
he's not gonna stop saying it.
He loves his podcast.
He can't. It's like Showrov stopped saying bro.
He did say,
Yeah,
"Okay,
it's
bro."
connected.
When I told him we'll follow back up with him later.
Yeah, okay, bro.
Bro, we're still working on it, Showrov. Don't lose hope.
All right, let's end the show with
Living on the edge of a lightning bolt, and I do not apologize for that.
Let's fucking go, Rob.
Rob.
Yeah.
A couple quick hitters for you, a couple news stories we didn't get to. Like, hey, Target announced they're planning on closing 9 stores on October 21st due to the increase in theft in those store locations for employee safety and their customer safety as well. Concerns there. They said, quote, "We cannot continue operating these stores because theft and organized retail crimes are threatening the safety of our team and guests and contributing to unstable business performance." That was their statement. It's going to be 1 in Harlem, 2 in Seattle, 3 in near San Francisco and Oakland, and 3 in Portland, Oregon. Quote, "All employees can transfer to stores if they want to, move for $18 an hour to a different city." And I would like to say, what do I have to do to get them to close locations in Austin so that my wife doesn't spend all my time and money there? Said Hard Factor Mark. Oh. Do I have to start shoplifting?
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Well,
Women love Target.
Yeah, they do. Can you close them in Austin?
What do you need $200 for?
Yeah.
you need better laws in Austin. Can you shoplift in Austin with impunity like you
I
can?
don't know.
Where the
It's
stores
getting
are-
there. It's getting there, Will.
It's
Soon
getting
enough.
close. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
less
Well,
police
as soon as
now.
it's there, then start shoplifting, and yes, you can contribute to them shutting down.
Wes, will you come with me to shoplift?
Yeah, I could use a few things from Target.
Earlier in the day, Mark was saying, "Yeah, I hit a big $100 winning bet," and I said, "When are you going to tell your wife you won $50?"
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to take her to Target with that $20 win.
Hey.
What else is in the news? This Taylor Swift Travis Kelce relationship's getting out of hand, huh? It's everywhere. Can't escape it, right?
It's like the Kevin James meme.
It's like the Kevin James meme. It's Trav Kelsey, Trav-Tay thing. It makes a Pete Davidson relationship with a Kim Kardashian type look like Wonder Woman's plane. Makes it look like John Cena. It dwarfs them like John Fetterman around anyone.
He really does take the stage, wherever he's at.
Yeah, he does. Apparently, Kelsey has gotten 500,000 new social media followers, a 400 to 500% increase in jersey sales, and this jacket sold at wherever this jacket is sold at is now not sold. It's sold out.
I was going to say, I fucking love that outfit. I gotta tell you,
He's a stylish guy.
Fawning over that outfit.
He's a stylish guy. Both him and his brothers, I think they have cool looks. But I mean, like, it's just all Swifties. They're just obsessed with him now, right? Because he's banging their idol.
Yeah, and everyone's benefiting. It makes sense to me too, because Travis Kelce is the active leader in all tight end stats like yards, receptions, and TDs, and Taylor Swift is the active leader in giving blowjobs to guys that will never marry her.
Ooh.
See, Mark, I like the joke, but I also think serendipitous timing. I think Tay's getting up in there in age, right? Baby making age, and I think she's going for athlete stock.
Genetics.
I think she's getting in there.
She wants tall, strong kids.
Oh, they won't work out, and she'll write a breakup song about it. What else do I have? Taylor Schabusiness. Taylor Schabusiness, the lunatic who decapitated and disemboweled her boyfriend and was caught by the poor bastard's mom while she was like eating his genitals or making sausage out of his intestines. One of those two.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was sentenced to life in prison. Thank God on Tuesday. Thank God.
Good.
Got that one right.
Yeah.
Pray for the guards.
Right. Get a load of her, right? She's got the full anti-spit and bite mask on her.
She's probably not done, given how she looks in court.
No, look what they had to do to her in court. It's ridiculous.
Like an old man's underpants.
Right. The guy that stole the bees wishes that he had one of those.
Yeah, no kidding. She's got the full anti-spit mask on, bite mask, because she can't stop biting and spitting on people. And it turns out Taylor Schabusiness is the second worst Taylor to be in a relationship behind Taylor Swift. Oh! That's the show.
Got him.
Bring up the wheel or whatever.
Let's fucking
go wheel.
Let's go, boys.
Let's go. Let's go, my guys. What a show.
Us as a team, we fucking win, and let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
How are you feeling about us as a team? I'm feeling let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Guys,
that one,
it's
Showrov?
us right here in this room, all right? Let's go.
You guys want to do something together as a team, like a team activity, like a task that we take on as a team. And when we talk about it, we say, let's fucking go.
Let's go. Yeah, let's do it. That's it. That's the show.
Let's go on this podcast. What's up,
That's
Wes?
the
You
show,
bring up the
Rob.
wheel?
Nope, there's no wheel
No
because there's
wheel.
only 3 of us. tomorrow.
Oh, and will we have a new sound effect tomorrow for the 3-man shows?
Maybe.
If we find a macho man, I'll try.
Tree bears.
That's it. I mean, that's it. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining, Showrov, bro. Thanks to all the bros, the broettes out there. We love you. Have a great fucking day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.